German mechanics have a completely different relationship with engines. These are people who have spent decades inside workshops, pulling apart motors, rebuilding them, figuring out exactly what kills an engine early and what keeps one running strong past 200,000 miles. And most of what they do comes down to habits. Small, consistent, specific habits. These 10 secrets are what separates an engine that lasts a lifetime from one that gives up at 120,000 miles. 1. Cold start. So here is something most drivers never think about. The most damaging moment in any engine's life happens in the first 30 seconds after a cold start. Oil settles to the bottom of the pan overnight. The upper parts of the engine, the camshafts, the valve train, the cylinder walls, are sitting with almost no oil on them. The moment you turn the key, metal is moving against metal before the oil pump has had time to push lubrication back up through the whole system. The fix is genuinely simple. Start the engine and leave it alone for 30 seconds before you touch the accelerator. Let the oil pump do its job. Let the pressure build properly. By the time you actually pull out of the driveway, every surface inside that engine is protected. Most American drivers start the car and go immediately, every single morning, and that habit, repeated daily over 10 years, puts more wear on an engine than almost anything else. German mechanics consider this one of the biggest things a driver gets wrong consistently. 30 seconds of patience every morning genuinely adds years to an engine's life. 2. Oil warm-up. Most people think about oil changes one way. Mileage, every 5,000 miles, every 7,500 miles, whatever the sticker says. BMW mechanics think about it completely differently. Here is the thing. Engine oil only does its full job when it is properly warmed up. Full operating temperature sits around 200 degrees Fahrenheit. At that temperature, it flows right, cleans properly, and pulls heat away from moving parts the way it is supposed to. Short trips. 10 minutes to the store, 5 minutes across town. The oil never fully gets there. It stays cool, picks up moisture, and breaks down faster than it should. BMW mechanics look at how a driver actually uses their car before deciding on an oil change interval. Someone doing mostly short trips gets a shorter interval, regardless of mileage. Someone doing long highway drives regularly can go further because the oil is actually doing its full job on every single drive. Most American drivers follow a fixed mileage schedule and never think beyond that. 3. Cooling system. Flush. Well, most American drivers think about coolant exactly once, when the temperature gauge goes into the red. And honestly, by that point, something has already gone wrong. German mechanics treat the cooling system like a scheduled maintenance item on a strict clock. Coolant degrades over time, the additives inside it that stop corrosion, protect the water pump, and keep the thermostat working properly, those become useless after 2 years. The fluid can still look perfectly clean and green in the reservoir, but the protection it is supposed to provide is already gone. The flush interval German mechanics follow is every 2 years. No exceptions. Fresh coolant in, old coolant out, and the whole system gets a proper check at the same time. Hoses, clamps, water pump, thermostat, radiator cap, all of it. Most American drivers go 4 or 5 years between flushes. A lot of drivers never flush it at all until something actually fails. And one overheating event, just one, can warp a cylinder head and end an engine that had plenty of life left in it. 4. Throttle body cleaning. So you should know about this one because almost nobody does it and almost everybody should. The throttle body sits between your air filter and your engine. It controls exactly how much air goes into the engine on every single combustion cycle. Over time, Carbon and oily residue build up on the inside of it. The buildup is so gradual that most drivers never feel it happening, but the engine feels it. The idle gets slightly rough. Throttle response gets a little lazy. Fuel economy drops a little bit. Each change is so small and so slow that most drivers just adapt to it without realizing the engine is running below where it should be. Cleaning the throttle body every 30,000 miles. It takes about 20 minutes. Throttle body cleaner, a clean cloth, done. The difference after a proper clean on a neglected throttle body is immediately noticeable. Idle smooths right out. Response is quick. The engine feels the way it felt when it was new. Most American service centers only touch the throttle body when a fault code shows up, whereas Volkswagen mechanics clean it before the engine ever has a reason to throw one. 5. Battery conditioning cycle. Most American drivers think about the battery twice, when they buy the car and when it dies. German mechanics think about it all the time. A car battery needs proper full charge and discharge cycles to stay healthy. Modern cars with stop-start systems, multiple screens, and constant electronics running in the background put way more strain on a battery than older cars ever did. Short daily trips mean the battery rarely gets a full proper charge. It sits in a partial state of charge most of the time, and over months and years that kills battery capacity way faster than age alone would, putting cars on a proper battery conditioner at regular service intervals. And there is a difference between a basic charger and a conditioner. A conditioner runs the battery through controlled cycles that actually restore its capacity. A battery that an American driver replaces at 4 years because it started getting weak, German mechanics keep that same battery running strong at 6 or 7 years. The conditioner costs around $50. The battery it saves costs $200. Pretty straightforward. If you are finding this useful, hit the like button and drop a comment below. Which one of these are completely new to you? 6. The fuel injector carbon. Your fuel injectors spray fuel into the engine thousands of times every single minute, and over time, carbon builds up on the tips of those injectors. The spray gets messy, uneven. Instead of a clean, fine mist going into the engine, you are getting a sloppy, inconsistent spray on every cycle. The engine still runs. You still get to work. But something is quietly off the whole time. The Germans clean those injectors every 40,000 miles. They push a cleaning solution directly through the system under pressure and strip all that carbon buildup right off. It takes about an hour. After that, the injectors spray exactly the way they are supposed to. Clean burn, better fuel economy, smoother power. In the US, drivers only touch the injectors when a warning light shows up. By that point, the buildup has been sitting there for years. If you clean them before, the engine never has a reason to complain. That is the whole difference right there. 7. Transmission. Warm-up. Well, most people never think about this one at all, and it is one of the most important habits you can build. Your transmission fluid needs time to warm up just like your engine oil does. When it is cold, it is thick, it flows slowly, and it is not protecting the inside of your transmission the way it should. Most drivers pull straight out of the driveway and immediately hit full speed. The transmission is shifting hard through every gear with cold fluid still moving through it. It is recommended to keep it simple. For the first 5 minutes of every drive, take it easy, gentle acceleration. Let the transmission shift through its gears smoothly. Give the fluid time to warm up and flow properly before you put any real load on it. And if you are in Chicago or Minneapolis in January, this matters even more. Cold weather makes that fluid even thicker at startup. 5 easy minutes at the beginning of every drive costs you nothing. A transmission replacement costs you anywhere between $3,000 and $8,000. The math is pretty simple. 8. Serpentine belt. Tension. The serpentine belt runs your alternator, your AC, your power steering, and on a lot of engines, your water pump, all from one single belt. If that belt snaps, everything stops. And on many engines, when the water pump stops, the engine overheats within minutes. That is a very expensive problem coming at you really fast. The Germans check that belt at every single service. Every time. They are checking the tension, checking the surface of the belt, checking the pulleys it runs across. The whole thing takes 10 minutes. Most drivers only think about the belt when they hear a squealing noise coming from the engine bay. By that point, it is already overdue. What you should do is swap it out around every 60,000 to 80,000 miles on a schedule before it ever gives a reason to fail. Because a belt that looks perfectly fine can still snap. And a belt that snaps at highway speed is one of the worst things that can happen to a running engine. 9. Air filter, pressure. Check. Most American drivers change their air filter when a mechanic holds up a dirty one and says it needs replacing. Fair enough. But here is what most people do not know. A dirty air filter does not just reduce airflow, it quietly changes how the engine burns fuel. Modern engines are smart. They detect the reduced airflow and automatically adjust to compensate. So the engine keeps running fine. The car feels normal. Nothing feels wrong at all. But behind the scenes, the engine is working harder than it should. Fuel economy is quietly dropping. And because the car is covering it up automatically, most drivers have zero idea it is happening. Instead of just looking at it and making a judgment call, check how much it is actually restricting airflow. A filter can look only slightly dirty and still be blocking way more air than it should, depending on what got caught in it. This check gives you a real answer instead of just a guess. Quick, simple, and way more accurate than eyeballing it. 10. Engine mount inspection, and saving the most overlooked one for last. Engine mounts. Nobody ever talks about engine mounts until one completely fails and the engine starts shaking like crazy. Engine mounts hold the engine in place inside the car and absorb the vibration the engine constantly produces. Over time, the rubber inside them gets hard and starts cracking. The engine is still sitting in the right place, so nothing feels dramatically wrong to the driver. But the vibration that should be absorbed is now going straight into the car instead. And here is what makes this a bigger deal than most people realize. When the engine is moving around more than it should, everything connected to it takes extra stress. Hoses, lines, connections, all of them wear faster because the engine is not sitting as stable as it is supposed to. German mechanics check engine mounts at every major service by physically testing how much the engine moves under load. Most American shops only flag it when the driver complains about feeling vibration or when a mount has already fully collapsed. Just swap the mounts out, and the engine sits solid again before any secondary damage has a chance to happen. Most drivers go their whole lives never knowing half of what their car can actually do. We cover all of it every week. Hit subscribe and stay in the loop. See you in the next one.